So this video is a video on how to juice. I made it in mid-December 2011, and I had lots of questions on what I do, and so here's a video that explains it for you. Alright, so tonight I'm going to do a juice, a 4-day juice, actually a 6-day juice, and show you what I do now that I've been doing it for a while. So we'll look and see. So there I have my kale, and that's 6 heads of kale. I'll have my cucumbers, maybe twice that many, and then I've got about 35 tomatoes right here that I'll put in later. And I've got my juicer set up right there, and I'm ready to roll. I also use paper towel under here, and then I use this, and this will handle 4 or 5 maybe. I'll have to get something else to put the 5th quart into, but I use this kind of a mixer to tumble between these two to kind of stir them up. But that gives you some idea what I use. And I've got a cutting board, a towel on a countertop to help absorb the water, because after you should really rinse your kale. You'll find dirt and things inside the kale here, bugs occasionally, but usually just dirt and who knows what else. Wash it off. So I've started washing every leaf, every stalk, and that does seem to help. Anyway, so I'll get juicing. So here you can see this is 6 heads of kale, and it made, pretty good. I'll see if I get, enough out of there. If I'm getting 5, that should be plenty of kale for 5-6 days. And this stuff you can see is really comes out of the colander. It gets chewed, the big pieces here, the smaller pieces, the finer bits, up against the screen that blows goes very fast as a centrifuge, and then the fluid gets dropped. I can show you. Gets shot down into the bottom of this thing. Yeah, it takes 2 hands to get it off, but down into the colander and then out into the pitcher. And then everything that's dry comes up this angled screen and then is thrown out here, and there's air that blows in this as well. And then this stuff, very dry. I mean, it's just really dry. There's not a lot of moisture. And I give it to my chickens. They really like it. But you can see it's really dry. Alright, so I have quite a bit of juice, maybe 6 quarts worth, and I'm going to mix it now in several pots, whatever I have available. I'm going to put a little here temporarily, just to have it somewhere. Probably should have bought 2 of these big pitchers, but this is a lot of juice to do for one time, and 6 days from now it's not going to taste quite as good as it does when it's fresh, but it just saves me time. I really like adding the tomatoes to it. And this juice may not make it the entire 7 days or 6 days, because if I get hungry, and I've used up my allotment of drink, then I'm pretty sure I'm not going to gain any weight if I drink the green drink. If I drink the carrot apple, it's a lot of calories probably. Anyway, there you have the green drink, and I'm pretty messy, I guess, when I do this. I could be cleaner. I usually don't do this, but this was a lot to juice. But you know, it's got a little foamy head on it, and then all the nutrients. It's just like a swimming in nutrients. I like that. So anyway, that's my green drink, and I've got 4, 5, and I'll probably drink one of these just when I get hungry. So I probably have 5 days worth plus some extra if I need it. Or 1 day of the carrots. I buy them like this at Costco. I think it's just under $5 for 10 pounds of carrots. Inside that you'll find two bags. That's 1 day's of carrot worth of carrots for juice. And just wash them off. I'll use 12 or 15. I don't care what they are. I do like the reds mixed with some darker or some yellows, and I do have some goldens that I'll throw in as well. But the reds taste good. These really taste good. What are these babies? These are Honey Crisps. These are Honey Crisp here, and these are kind of the traditional red. So if you've got your green drink already made, then you know the orange drink is pretty fast. And I do this fresh every day, but I always end up with a little extra. And I just throw it in bottles, and either my family will drink it, or once the foam settles out, it'll be a little short, so I'll add some from the extra. That's the prep for the 3 quarts of juice. That tastes very good. And you really have to watch out for this, because as it fills up, there's vent holes here because there's air blowing through, and the foam will come blasting out. So if it does, just cover it, shut it off, you're fine. This lid, if you leave it on, strains the foam off, but I just dump it all in. And I find that I get about a little over a quart. Don't forget to put this back, it will blow all over your pants. I get about a little over a quart with 5 pounds of carrots. So if you look at that, it means juice and all foam, but that'll turn into juice too. So I've got my 4 quarts, but a lot of foam, so I'm going to add more. Alright, so I ended up using all the apples, which is good. So I've got 4, just 4 quarts, but I had a little extra. So I need 1 for now. That'll complete my days tomorrow. And then I'll have 3 left over. So it's perfect. And I have a little extra inside too. So you can see all the foam on top. So that should do that. Now it's just juice coming out. A little bit of foam to start, and the rest is juice. And then you know exactly what you're getting. There you go. So that's awesome. So I got 2 days of carrots and apples, 6 days of green, I have 1 week left. I'm on a 2-month fast, juice fast. So I'm on week 7 is today. So then 1 week, and then, like I've been saying, I got to decide what I'm going to do. Go for another month, or just go on the fruits and vegetables raw or cooked, but just simple stuff. Anyway, hope that answers some of your questions. Some of the containers I like are these. I didn't use the straw part, took it out. They're made by Rubbermaid, 20 ounces each. And my entire day for tomorrow is right here. 1 green, 3 carrots and apples. And I purchased from Colombia a little cooler. You see I still have some water in it. I use this cooler. And I'll start with the orange, or the carrots, put them down. I have to stagger them because there's not a lot of room. Like that. Then I throw ice in there and I'm good to go. Carry it with me everywhere that I need to eat. Anyway, I hope you find that helpful. And this is a good juicer from Wayne's in Sonoma. Breville. I've used it, like I said, for 7 weeks, and I don't baby it too much. I'm pretty rough on it. I clean it very well after I use it. It looks, it gets dirty. You want to clean all this stuff off. Clean it all off, but it works very well. It's very sturdy. Hasn't failed me. Probably lasts a long time.